The first thing you'll notice when you come in to Burns's cottage is tam o' shanter, made out of thatch. And obviously that was before Meg got her tail cut off. But it's made out of thatch.
Hi! Oh, you making a wee video?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll hear you singing. I'll join in. Nice wee dogs. So it's usually about 12 quid to get in, but if you remember it's free. The first thing you'll notice is tam o' shanter on his mare, Meg. But on that one she's got a tail. So obviously that was before she warlocks and witches got a hold of her tail. I'm just going to take a wee trip up to the cottage. See when I get there. There you go, there's Burns's cottage. Cracking, innit? I love thatched roofs. I must have been a farmer in my last life, because I just love thatched roofs. And in the cottage obviously he'd have his livestock, his coos for fresh milk, his chickens and ducks for eggs, and obviously Sunday roast. That's the cottage. And the pavilion's opening up for them people going in to sing. So we're going to practice. See, I remembered these. I knew these existed. Look at that. Wee boy feeding the chickens. Built into the dike. Or the wall, whatever you might call it. There's another one here, which I remember seeing. Two wee boys playing. Look at that. There are two wee boys playing. Swords. Again in the dike. There you go, small holding. William Burns, Robert's father, hoped to develop this area into a market garden. He called the site the New Garden. You can pause that and read that. All these orchards. I was just listening there to a folk group in there practising in the pavilion. They were singing Bonnie Bonnie Loch Lomond. Bonnie Bonnie Banks of Loch Lomond. So I'm going to see if this light works. Well, Rabbit Burns's cottage had been broken into 3 parts. He had a living section, the barn, and where he kept his tools for ploughing the field and mucking out the byre, things like that. So I'll show you the inside the cottage. Inspiration. And there's the best saying you'll ever come across. Give me the child until he's 7 and I will show you the man. There you go. So this would have been where he kept all his tools for ploughing, as I say, ploughing the field and things like that, mucking out the byre. Then you come into the byre itself, and you can hear it. Listen, hear it creaking. That's where the chickens and the ducks and that would be. There you go, there, chicken. And for making cheese and milk and bread. There you go, butter and cheese making, milking and mucking out. So this would have been inspired by working close to the land. And then you'd have your hay for your coo or your horse, whatever. This is probably where he kept Meg, his horse. It's good how you can hear all the wee animals and all that. Then you've got your fireplace, living quarter. He'd have had his ale here, his dinner. Aye, and seemingly this window, yeah, there, burns scraped on it there. You'll be able to see that. Over sort of an angle. It's, you can see it now. Scraped on that window. You put the year on it. It's like 1883 or something. But that's in the first part of his cottage. The dining area. And there's the sleeping. There's the bedroom. There's the names of his children. Annabelle, Agnes, Gilbert, Robert. Aye, plates. The spinning wheel. So this is the main part of the house. Somebody singing away there, a lullaby. The mother with her needle and her shears cast auld clouts. Look, I missed the wheel and you. Maybe you'll be able to read that. I remember this is where Robbie Burns' dad died. This is where the wee man was brought up before he became that poet. I think this is good how when you walk in. There's that chicken. Aye, the place is amazing. And that chicken there. Bit of graffiti on there. I don't think that was Burns, I think that was people trying to be Burns. A little bit slowed down what it says on that. I'm gonna ask. And then in the kitchen area, I said before that was a scraping by Burns on there, but I've asked the curator, and it wasn't. The window went away, get fixed, and came back with that on it. So she said it was a vandal that done it. So. There you go, this is me in the kitchen area now, in the bedroom. That's brilliant, that. Telling the story of Tam O'Shanter there. So So there's the cottage. It's brilliant, isn't it? An old shepherd's crook. It's there. So I'll show you the cottage from outside now. I just love thatched roofs. I think I said that when I came in. So there's the cottage. Fantastic. Anyway, Charlie out and about at Bundy's cottage. These are wee inlets. It's on the dike. It's on the wall and it tells you the story of marriage, of having children, and then teaching your children, reading, children playing sword fencing. That was the day with soldiers there, swords in the days, and the children working on the farm, feeding the chickens, ploughing the fields. So thanks for watching Bundy's Cottage.